another day. It's just another day.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, as the case may be in your part of the world. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Zen Archer. Kind of look a little different, don't I? Kind of look funny. At any rate, this is another day, and just kind of going to catch up a couple of things that are going on, and speak about a couple little things. And I'll try to keep it short, I promise. And that means we'll probably only be doing about 17 minutes instead of 20. What can you say? Many of you know by now that I put up my opinion about the whole PayPal button. Support has been pretty good about that, and I'm happy to hear it. And all that kind of stuff. But what I want to tell you is that Zen eBay I've been doing a little bit of editing when I can find the spare time to do that, and I expect to put out our first. I expect to put out our first edition on Monday. So be sure that you check over here at Balancing Act on Monday, and we should have the first installment of Zen eBay. And I think I'm going to try to space it out a couple of days to give everybody a chance to do it, because I realize that you all have different schedules and you won't be able to do it when you get the video. Of course, for those of you who would like to keep the series, you can always go to keepit.com and download the files as an FLV file. When I'm done with the series, I will make a DVD or a CD, a video CD, that will have the whole thing together, and I'll make it available to you. You can do it for free yourself by downloading it through keepit.com, or the DVD will be like $5 or something like that, and you'll get all of the episodes and be able to go through that. In addition to that, I haven't decided about putting together a forum yet, but I'll talk to you about for the Zen eBay, but I'll talk to you about that a little later on. Secondly, something that I've been very neglectful with, that because this PayPal issue came up, that I thought that I should do, is kind of give a little bit of recognition without giving names, because I just think it's crass and not done, and some people prefer to be anonymous. So I'm not going to give you names today. Some people's names I will eventually give you, and some I will give you today. For instance, well, I just can't get this camera right. It doesn't feel right. Jeremy Fracas here from YouTube was kind enough to let me use a piece of his music for a podcast that I create on audio, and I haven't heard a lot from Jeremy since that time. But he told me to do with that whatever I wanted to do. He was even kind enough to send me the MP3 file that was there. And I need to say thank you to Jeremy, because I was looking for royalty-free music, and he was kind enough to do that for me. Also, Alan Williams, who has a number of CDs. I know many of you are aware of that now. I met Alan Williams a long time ago, and he wrote the Shirtless Cowboy song that I sometimes use in my vlogs, and he also permitted me to use a clip from Start Up My Heaven in order to do my podcasts, as long as those podcasts are free, and currently they are, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. Secondly, to those people who have made donations on my PayPal account through my A Balancing Act at blogspot.com, thank you very much. Let me tell you what's happened with that. Thanks to your kind generosity, I've been able to pay for a domain name for the next 3 years, and I'm currently building the website for that domain name right now. The website will be called Get Balanced, and on that website I will have meditation, instructional meditation, free of charge, instructional meditation. There'll be a health and living section. I have some people that are willing to donate their time and their energy to that know about that particular thing much better than I do. They will be involved. In addition to that, of course, we will have a Get Balanced store and providing a number of different products, including things to Zen gardens and water fountains and that kind of thing that you can purchase if you would like to, and those will all be marked with the Get Balanced and Balancing Act logo on them. This isn't a commercial. I'm just telling you what went on, and thanks to the donations, I was able to do that. It's paid up for the next 3 years. In addition to that, we have web hosting, and the web hosting is ad-free. That means that when you come into the meditation site or you go to the meditation site, you're not going to see advertisements for Chrysler trucks, or you're not going to see some porn site ad come up. Any ads that you would find there would be ads that were from sites that we supported, and people who were paying to have the ad there, and that were the type of ads that we would support. For instance, if somebody were selling items for feng shui, we may allow them to put up an ad there and give them a per-click price or something like that. But thanks to the donations from my viewers and from those people who support Balancing Act, those things have been able to happen for us. Now, it was always going to happen. It's just that it was going to take a lot more time. This YouTube thing has caused me to become much more organized, and that's a good thing. It's been a benefit in my life. I am not a very organized person at all. So I wanted to say thank you to all of those people. Also to N Dust and to 1938 Superman, who both did graphics for me, so that I could put those on t-shirts over at the Cafe Press store for Balancing Act. I appreciate that too, and I told them that I was going to put them on shirts and sell them, and they said go for it, and I've even had them message me back a couple of times and say, if you need other graphics, just let us know, and that kind of thing. And I think that's great. Thank you guys. Thank everyone for supporting what I'm doing here and trying to help people to be a little less stressed in their life. And that's what Balancing Act is about. There was a time when I spent most of my days depressed, and through the last 20 years or so, I came to a place where I'm relatively happy with where I'm at. Not that I don't have any aspirations or want more, but I'm pretty much happy with my life, and I've learned to live a lot less stressed. What I do out here on Balancing Act is try to share with you through the Ask Zen series, through the Karma Zen and You series, and through those things and the meditations and stuff, is I try to show you what works for me. And hopefully you can take those things and use them to your advantage in order to make your life less stressful. If that's the case, then that's a great thing. Many of you heard me talk about treating one another with respect, about doing kind things, about making donations to charitable organizations, about a lot of things like that. And that's what Balancing Act is about. And all of these people who have given us donations in order to do that, or given me donations in order to do that, and to create this place, this personal improvement place, or this personal spot where you can go and find information on meditation and information on diet and information on conservation. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I could not have done it, at least not as quickly as I have, if it hadn't been for your support. So, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate what you've done for me so far. I am going to continue to work on the website. I'm going to continue to do my vlogs. I've had a couple of people ask me, are you going to do any more Karma Zen things? Are you going to do any more Ask Zens? And yes, I definitely am. Right now, I'm fielding about 200 to 300 messages, and just from the YouTube stuff that I do. In addition to that, I'm getting a lot of emails, and thanks to the popularity at YouTube, of course, I'm doing some freelance work for some other websites, and that will eventually be beneficial to you too, and I will tell you about that if you haven't gone over there and looked yourself already. So this was really, it's kind of another day. I am looking at 11:38 a.m. I've been up all night, kind of watching my latest video, and listening to what people have to say. My opinion isn't any more important than anybody else's opinion. If I see somebody misstating something or misunderstanding something, then I will come out and try to explain it to them. They still may disagree, you know. And a lot of people out here give me a lot of credit for being intelligent and wise and all that kind of stuff. That's never anything that I put on myself. That's stuff that you guys put on me. And I appreciate the compliments. But just because somebody has spoken well doesn't mean that they're intelligent. It just means that they know a lot of big words, And that's why, if I say that I know about something, I tell you how I know, or what my experiences were with it and what brought me to the conclusion that I came to. I do that with the Karma Zen, and I try to do that out here as well. So, all of that being said, what this really is, this another day, is to tell you that Zen eBay is coming up. There still will be Karma Zen and You episodes. We will still be doing the series Ask Zen. If you have a question for me, if you'd like to know about, what my opinion is about something that's going on in your life or in the world in general, feel free to leave me a message, and I'll try to integrate it into that and answer those questions for you. Also, thank you to all of my new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I try to get to your videos as much as I can. Right now, I currently have sitting and waiting 91 videos that people have sent me. That's going to take a lot of viewing. That's what I mean by getting organized. I'm having to set aside a day just to watch videos that people send me, and set aside another day in order to work on videos, and set aside another day in order to answer emails and that kind of stuff, and another day to work on the website. So it's very overwhelming. I don't know how some of these people out here do it. I've had friends say to me, just don't answer every message, but I try to, because that's just the guy that I am. If you've taken time out of your day to leave me, a message or an email, and especially if you ask me a serious question or you want to know something, I think it's my responsibility to you, to answer that, even if it's just to say, I don't know. So I try to do that. So that's what I wanted to say to all of you today, is thank you for being there for me. Thank you for helping me out. Thank you for helping me to get the website going and for supporting what I do out here. I completely appreciate it. And those people who have been helped already by some of the things that I've said, or some of the places that I've been able to send them in order for them to get assistance, thank you. Until next time, this is Zen Archer saying, you be well. Don't forget, we're looking at Monday, the first episode of Zen eBay. Until next time, be well.
It's just another day.